The internet you use every day, Google, YouTube, Facebook, is only a small fraction of what's really out there. Beneath the surface lies a hidden world most people will never see, a world called the dark web. Today we're diving deep into this hidden internet to uncover its secrets, disturbing facts and shocking truths you won't believe. But be warned, some of what you're about to hear might change the way you think about the internet forever. What is the dark web? The internet is often compared to an iceberg. The websites we use daily, like Google searches and social media, are just the tip above water. Beneath the surface lies the deep web, full of academic databases, private company records, medical files, and government archives, stuff you can't just Google. But even deeper, hidden intentionally, is the dark web. It requires special browsers like Tor or I2P to access. And unlike the surface web, where sites end in .com or .org, dark web addresses usually end in .onion. This is a place built for anonymity, where both the curious and the criminal can operate in the shadows. Origins of the dark web. Most people don't know that the dark web wasn't created for crime. In fact, it was originally developed by the United States government. The Tor network was created by the US Navy to protect intelligence communications. Later, it was released publicly so anyone could use it: journalists, whistleblowers, political activists, but also criminals. And as we'll see, it didn't take long for the darkest parts of humanity to find their way there. The black markets. One of the most infamous uses of the dark web is online black markets. Perhaps the most well-known was the Silk Road, launched in 2011. It was essentially the Amazon of illegal goods, everything from drugs to fake IDs, weapons, and even hacking services. At its peak, Silk Road had nearly 1 million users and was generating over $1 billion in sales. The site's founder, Ross Ulbricht, ran it under the pseudonym Dread Pirate Roberts. In 2013, the FBI finally shut it down and arrested him, sentencing him to life in prison without parole. But shutting down Silk Road didn't stop the trade, it simply multiplied. Dozens of new black markets popped up, each more secretive than the last. Disturbing services and strange listings. Beyond drugs and fake documents, investigators have found some truly disturbing listings on the dark web. Hitman services, human trafficking, organ sales, and even live streams of crimes. While many of these may be scams designed to steal money from desperate buyers, the fact that some are real is what terrifies law enforcement. But it's not always about crime. You can also find bizarre, almost comical listings, like jars of air, haunted items, or people selling their souls in contracts signed with blood. The dark web blurs the line between reality and urban legend. The dark web and conspiracy theories. Many conspiracy theories have roots in the dark web. People claim to have found classified government documents, secret projects, or leaked military experiments buried in encrypted forums. While a lot of this is misinformation, occasionally, shocking leaks emerge. Whistleblowers have used the dark web to safely release files, such as Edward Snowden, who revealed mass government surveillance programs. It's a place where hidden truths can surface, but it's up to us to separate fact from fiction. Creepiest dark web mysteries. Some of the darkest corners of the dark web aren't marketplaces, they're mysterious websites that serve no clear purpose. There are pages filled with endless strings of random numbers and codes with no explanation. Websites that play eerie music or display unsettling images. Rumors of red rooms, pay-per-view live streams of violent crimes. While most experts say red rooms are urban legends or scams, the mere possibility has kept the legend alive. Another disturbing mystery involves encrypted countdown timers that appear on hidden sites. No one knows who puts them there or what they mean. Some believe they're related to hacker groups, while others think they're linked to secret societies. Law enforcement and cyber warfare. Governments around the world monitor the dark web constantly. Agencies like the FBI, CIA, and Interpol have special cyber divisions dedicated to tracking criminal activity. Many of the most notorious arrests, from drug lords to hackers, started with investigations in dark web chat rooms. But it goes deeper. The dark web isn't just a playground for criminals, it's also used in cyber warfare. Hackers for hire, digital mercenaries, and even rogue governments use it to trade stolen data, launch cyber attacks, or sell surveillance tools. The dark side of humanity. Perhaps the most disturbing part of the dark web isn't the illegal trade or hacking, it's the people. On forums, you'll find groups dedicated to unsettling and inhumane topics. Places where morality seems to vanish completely. It's a reminder that anonymity can bring out the best in some people, activists fighting censorship, but also the worst in others. The other side of the dark web. Not everything on the dark web is evil. In fact, some of its most important uses are for good. Journalists in countries with censorship use it to communicate safely. Human rights activists rely on it to organize against oppressive regimes. Even ordinary people use it for privacy, escaping corporate surveillance. The dark web is a double-edged sword. What protects the innocent also shelters the guilty. Should you visit the dark web? Curiosity might tempt you to explore the dark web. But here's the truth, it's not worth it. Even if you're just browsing, you can easily stumble upon disturbing content you can't unsee. Not to mention, hackers and scammers lurk everywhere, ready to exploit inexperienced users. Law enforcement agencies may even monitor your activity. Unless you know exactly what you're doing, stay away. The risks far outweigh the curiosity. The dark web is a place where reality blurs with myth. It's a hidden mirror of humanity, showing us our deepest desires, fears, and darkest impulses. But it's also a reminder of the power of anonymity, both for good and for evil. So the next time you click through the surface web, remember this. The internet you see is only a fraction of what's really out there. And some doors, once opened, can never be closed.